Hey guys, it's Bryson from Accident here. Today I'm going to be doing my all my pickups from June. Pretty hefty stack. Besides CDs and cassettes, barely got any of those this month, but I got a lot of records, a lot to go through. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I only got one cassette this month, and it was Trap Hill Collision She. It's like a little mini EP, single kind of thing. They are a horror punk band from here in Winchester, Virginia. We just did a show. Excuse me. We did a show in Martinsburg, West Virginia called Rock the Panhandle. They were the band after us. Very cool if you're into like horror punk kind of thing. There you go. They are on Sockhead Records, I think. And they have a band camp and everything. Go ahead and give them a follow. And I also got this CD from them. I haven't given either of them a listen, but some of these songs they did play live and it was pretty cool. This one's called Monsters from Another World. Very cool. And the only other CD I got this month was Danzig 1. Great album. What hasn't been said about it already. My favorite tracks would probably be Am I Demon or Evil Thing. I like those tracks a lot. Alright, so now we're going to get into the hefty stack of vinyl today. We got Poison. Look what the cat dragged in. This one's an OG. Very cool. I'm a big fan of this album. I'm not the biggest fan of Poison's whole discography. I do like Poison. They're not my favorite band, but they're moderately one of my favorites. I love this album. Definitely, this is my favorite album by them. Very 80s, very heavy. You know, I know it gets goofed on a lot because they look like this, but I think it's a pretty solid album. My favorite track on here is the title track. Look what the cat dragged in. Great. This is a really good album. I know a lot of people hate on Poison because they were the way they were. But I mean, hey, they're one of the few bands that are still doing it as good as they used to. And check out my stadium tour review, which is going to be going up pretty soon, if not before or after this one. Next up is Overkill by Motorhead. This one's not an OG. This one's a repress, but still cool nonetheless. Favorite track on here. God, I want to say the title track on this one too. Probably that or Damage Case. No Class is another great one. Yeah, Overkill by Motorhead. Awesome. This next one is a bootleg. It's a Kix Hotwire, which I don't think it's ever been put on vinyl before. This is a great album by Kix. Very, it's kind of like I feel like it's like a sister album to Midnight Dynamite because Blow My Fuse was so unique, but this one does have like that Midnight Dynamite feel to it. And then we got a green disc for this one, a very dark green. Very cool. Great album. My favorite tracks on here would be I love the Tear Down the Walls, like the really cheesy ballad. I actually really dig that song. I don't think it's as good as Don't Close Your Eyes, don't get me wrong, but I think it's a pretty solid ballad. Rock and Roll Overdose is awesome. Same Jane is also awesome. And Girl Money, which is a concert staple for them, that's a great song too. Alright, this next one, I have 2 copies of this, but I got a third one just because this one had some little goodies in it. Alive 2, as you can see from up here, has a booklet and the inner sleeves. A pretty nice copy of it as well. So this one, my other copies don't have this, the Evolution of Kiss booklet. In case your alls doesn't have it too, I'll go ahead and show you. Okay. And there's Ace and Peter. Okay. Oh, there's Ace and Peter, my bad. Alrighty. And then the inner sleeves on this one, it's just like pictures of the fans and then pictures of the albums. Both of my copies were just in like plain sleeves. So I figured why not? It wasn't too expensive, so I went ahead. Just because I'm a completist, you know. I like to have, even if I already have it, I like to have the fuller version of something. It doesn't have the tattoos though. I'm still looking for those. But at this point, if I find someone just selling the tattoos, I'll get them. I don't know if I need a 4th one of these just to have the tattoos. But yeah, Alive 2 by Kiss. Great album. Great live album. Next one I got at the flea market, surprisingly. Wasn't too much, so I got this Blackfoot Strikes. Haven't put this on yet, but I'm hoping it's pretty good. I know Train, you know, that's a great song. I love Warren's cover of Train. That's a pretty good one. Pretty clean copy of this. I think this one's from 76, 79. So yeah, some Southern rock. Put that one on. I'm sure it'll be a good listen. And now from here on out, it's gonna be a good many Alice Cooper albums, almost all the way to the end, actually. So I won this big Alice Cooper lot on eBay for 28 bucks, and I got a whole bunch of awesome stuff. Let me go ahead and like round up all the stuff I got in that just so I can show them all together. Alrighty, so first up is a bootleg Alice Cooper Ladies Man. Now, what's interesting about this bootleg is I've seen it under so many names. I actually have it on cassette. It's Alice Cooper Freak Out, which was like a really popular Alice bootleg in the 80s. It was also on CD. And what it is it's like very early Alice recording. So it's got Freak Out, Painting a Picture, I've Written Home to Mother, Science Fiction, For Alice, Nobody Likes Me, Going to the River, and Ain't That Just Like a Woman. So it's just, I'm not sure if this one's like the same audio. I don't know if it's like a live or kind of studio, like practice room kind of thing. Haven't put this one on yet, but very cool nonetheless. I think this one's a UK import, so it's only printed there, I think, on vinyl at least. Also in that lot was Alice Cooper, The Alice Cooper Show. Very good live album. Flip it all the way around because it's a weird one because then it opens up up here. It's very odd. Trying to look at the track listing, sorry. I really like this. I like the 18 on here with the really extended guitar solo. I think that one's cool. I think this is a very interesting set list, especially for this time in Alice, because wow, he only does like one song off Welcome to My Nightmare, which is Only Women Bleed. Oh, he does Devil's Food and Black Widow, but anyways, pretty cool. It's interesting that he does Wish You Were Here too, which is like right before school's out. But yeah, Alice Cooper Show, good live album. Now this is what I was most excited about in that bid. We got Killer by Alice Cooper, and this is such a beautiful copy of this album. And go ahead and show you the disc, because I mean this thing looks brand new. It looks unplayed almost. Very pretty disc. Both sides. And once I get all this stuff in here, I do have a copy of this, but it is very beat up, like not anywhere near as nice condition as this. Sorry for all the sniffing and clearing my throat. It's allergy season. But yeah, very clean copy, very minimal ring wear. But it came with this as well. For my Alice Cooper fans, are gonna know what this is. It is the calendar. What's that poster? How cool is that? Complete in one piece and not drawn on whatsoever. Amazing piece right here. Very happy to have this. And just having the calendar turns this $10 album into like a $50, $60 piece. I mean, especially with the album itself being in such great condition. But no, I don't buy albums to resell them. I buy them to listen. And then last in the lot was Welcome to My Nightmare. This is also a very beautiful copy of this. Looks brand new. I do have a copy of this. It's just a double for me. But yeah, very nice, very nice. It just came with that. I mostly got this bid for the Killer with a calendar, but I did get 2 albums I didn't have, and then I got 2 I had. Fair trade. All right, we got 3 more Alice Cooper albums, but these are not from that eBay bid. We got Dragon Town. I put this album on a couple times in the past month. It's a solid one. I definitely like Brutal Planet more. They're very much sister albums, but I definitely think Brutal Planet is the better of the two. My favorite song in here would probably be Fantasy Man or Disgraceland. I like those songs a lot. Excuse me. This has the bonus track Can't Sleep, Clowns Will Eat Me. Very interesting song. This is not the Record Store Day one that's on a color disc. It's just the black vinyl. But yeah, there you go. And this was a grail item for me because I really wanted this album. Alice Cooper, Raise Your Fist and Yell. Now I'm kind of upset with it because there were very minimal pictures, but I figured it would be complete. I guess that was my wrong being because it doesn't have the inner sleeve with the lyrics. But other than that, it's in great condition. It wasn't better, but whoever shipped it, they didn't take the disc out, so it moving around and shipping got all chalked up there, and it's an expensive album. It's not cheap, so I was quite disappointed. But it's still intact. It has the disc, and the disc is beautiful. So I'll take what I can get. And then last Alice Cooper album I think is Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. This one's just an OG. I won it for like $5 on eBay. Figured why not. I do have a colored picture or not a picture disc, just a colored vinyl of this album. Still cool nonetheless. Alrighty, and then we got Aerosmith, Rock in a Hard Place. I got a lot of stuff this month. I'm sorry guys, hope you guys are still here. Yeah, I haven't put this album on all the way. I know a couple songs off here. I really like Bolivian Ragamuffin, or their cover of Cry Me a River. I think it's probably my favorite track so far. But yeah, Cry Me or Rockin' a Hard Place. And then we got One Year Williams, self-titled, wow, whatever you want to call it. This is a very good album, very good. It's got, in case you weren't aware, it has every member of Kiss at the time, besides Peter Criss, up to this point on it. Paul Stanley plays guitar on a song, Eric Carr does drums and co-wrote some of the songs, Gene produced and co-wrote, Ace does a solo, and then Vincent also co-wrote a song. Favorite track on here would probably be It's My Life. I do like the Kiss version more, but I like Wendy's version a lot too, and Bump and Grind. That's a really good song. Alright, next up we got Under the Blade by Twisted Sister. This is a OG one on the Secret label. Not OG because it has a different color cover, but it's like, you know, OG of this one. Great album. My favorite track on here is probably Bad Boys of Rock and Roll or Run for Your Life. Very nice copy of that one. Then we got another Twisted Sister one. Twisted Sister, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. Very nice, very clean copy of this album. Haven't put this one yet, but my favorite track so far is I Am, I'm Me. I love that one. And then last up, we got Sweet Desolation Boulevard, which this right here is one of my favorite albums. It's not a hard one to come by, but I enjoy the hunt more than just buying things off eBay. So I was able to find this one in person at a pretty decent price, and then a very clean copy of it. One of my favorite albums and my favorite song of theirs of all time is The 16s. Love that song. It's a great album. If you've never listened to this album, I highly recommend it. It was a game changer for me, definitely. Yeah, Sweet Desolation Boulevard. Taking a break from all that talking. But yeah, that's what I got in June. July might be the same amount, might be a little less. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one. Rock and roll one time, and I'll see you next time.